way the brother walks is beautiful. The way he talks is beautiful. The way he abuses me is beautiful. Hey, the brother is beautiful. The way he makes love to me is beautiful. You know, that's my man.
As you can see from this clip, Pickmes have been around for a very long time. I think this particular clip was from the early 70s. I wasn't even born yet, but women were still being Pickmes, and extreme ones at that. And where did it get them? The way he abuses me is beautiful. It got them nowhere, and it still gets them nowhere. Pick me behavior only encourages more abuse and more disrespect regarding the Black woman. And I'm going to show you why, but let me show you another clip real fast and then I'll explain.
What's really disturbing is that every nationality of women, except for so-called Black women, understand their roles and understand why they were created. The so-called white woman know why she was created: to be a wife, to be a mother, to help her husband, to help guide her house, and assist where he needs help. The Asian woman understand that. Arab woman understand that. The East Indian woman understand that. So on and so forth. It's only the so-called Black woman that does not understand why she was created. And it's simple. You was literally created to be a wife, to be a mother, to be a helpmeet to your husband, to love him, to love your children, to guide the house, and shine in your road. That's simple. Everything outside of that, you have been deceived and indoctrinated by the so-called white man, your daddy, who also gave you feminism.
Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. It was extremely hard for me to take her seriously. From the sunglasses that looked like a box of suitcases plastered on her face, to the scarf that wasn't matching the shirt, to the words that were coming out of her mouth. I mean, her look and her voice just didn't make any logical sense. I almost thought she was joking, but I went to her page and realized that she is indeed dead serious. Now, first she said that the white tea women know their role, yet white tea women were fighting for rights and independence from white tea men. And we all know that Black women decided to become womanists because they didn't want to be connected to the white tea woman and their idea of feminism, which didn't include Black women, but it did still include white tea women oppressing Black women. So, how could white tea men give Black women feminism when it messed up the oppression that they were trying to put on their women? So many errors with what this woman said, but you know what? That's not even my issue. I go to her comments and I see this. David Pearson, 9121. Absolutely. Our woman is doomed. And bad grammar aside, I see all of these 100s underneath that comment agreeing with them. Then I see a comment from Diffie, your misspelled, of course. Why wouldn't it be? You're one of the smart ones. And then I see a comment from Uncle OG the barber. And I don't know why that Black American women are the most disrespected when these conversations come up, but he says this: the American Black woman, I believe, I do believe it's different in other places. Then Block Party makes sure to say, well, I don't live in America, and it's the same thing with Black women where I live. Then you see David Kaiser say, no, they want to be the man in the relationship, but receive the benefit of a wife. What does that even mean? Then you see LAM, whatever, Lamada, whatever, says, rest with power, Kevin Samuels. You tried to tell them. Kevin Samuels, never mind. Let me not go down that road. I'll save that for another time. Then you have a man named Mojo Jojo say, they know, they don't care. I'm starting to look elsewhere. Now I said, oh my goodness, this Black man is starting to look elsewhere. I need to see what type of man my poor sisters, my poor fellow Black women are missing out on. Wow, what a loss. I know that Black women are crying and throwing up right now. Don't you feel so bad? I know you feel bad, sis. I know you do, that you're missing out on him. Let me stop. But you know what? Honestly, all of these Black women that make this type of pick me content, I really want to know something. Honestly, what do you hope to gain? Because when you make these things, all you do is create a negative discourse about Black women from Black men. And the majority of these Black men that comment, they ain't no good in the first place. And I know that you know that. Honestly, do you really think that this is the face of a man that treats Black women correctly? I really make it make sense. I wish that a lot of these men would really admit that the reason why they have problems with Black women, the reason why they have never received a beautiful, calming energy from a Black woman is because they have never given a Black woman a space to be that. Stressing her out, being disrespectful, cheating, leaving the financial burden and all of the responsibilities of the house. And if there are children there, all of those things rest on her shoulders. And you want her to be your peace when she has the weight of the world on her shoulders that you are taking nothing away from? You know what? I'm just upset that everyone thinks that the Black woman is the one that they have to publicly discipline. Where is the public discipline for anyone else? That's what I really need to know. And these same women insane men that want to tell Black women how they aren't anything, or how they're not being the super doormat that they want them to be, they never tell Black men anything. And I really think that that's the problem, is that everyone has everything to say to Black women but nothing to Black men. I don't hear anyone telling Black men how to treat women, how to treat Black women, how to protect women, how to clean up their communities, how to influence the young men to be something other than wanting to be a rapper or an athlete or a convict. I don't hear Black men speaking up about rap and its truly corrupting influence on the Black community and young Black men, or how that same music, that same genre, is a very large part of the reason a lot of Black men are either unalived, in jail, can't look at a woman as anything other than an object, or can't look at regular careers as something to want to aspire to be. Now, I just really want Pickmes to understand that destroying the image of the Black woman in front of the world and elevating yourself as one of the rare Black women that is supposedly good is putting yourself and all Black women and Black girls at risk. Because when these men that have all of these thoughts that you have put in their head, that Black women are the enemy to Black men, that Black women are trying to harm Black men, when these Black men are out in the world, they don't see that you're a Pickme. They don't say, oh, okay, I see she's got her Pickme uniform on. I know that she's one of the good ones. No, all they see is a Black woman. So not only are you putting Black women and Black girls at risk, but you're also putting yourself at risk. And that's crazy to me, because when you say all of these things, all it does is, as I said earlier, encourage more negative discourse around Black women. And all it does is keep on encouraging men to think that Black women aren't worth anything at all. And this just doesn't go for Black men, it goes for the whole world. When you do these things publicly, not only does it make Black men think that Black women are worthless, but it makes all men of all races think that Black women are worthless. It makes all women of all races think that Black women are worthless. And what do you do with something that you think is worthless or it has no value? Well, you don't handle it with care. You treat it however. You do whatever you want to do to it. And that all leads up to more abuse against Black women. There is a reason, okay, that Black women are the most at risk for crime, for violence, for X crimes, for trafficking. Because every day, all day, someone, somewhere is reinforcing the stereotype that all Black women are horrible and we're evil and nasty and mean and we have no worth or value. And honestly, it's very exhausting. It's very exhausting that everyone feels like they can get here on this internet or be out in the world and disrespect us, and there's no pushback. Nobody says anything about it. People just get to do it. People of all races, black men, black women, everybody just gets to disrespect us. And it's a really sad and upsetting thing. And you know what? What's more upsetting to me is that a woman that is out here rapping in her freaking closet.
Promise you for reasons this is the final hour. Imposters in our land. Israel has been calling. We are the true Jews. Israel I has drawn. Jesus Christ. Yo, he's the savior from the land of
No shade, but I really do feel like a woman like this feeling comfortable to come online to disrespect black women and she doesn't feel as if she will be checked, it points to a larger problem. And you know what? It's honestly because it's open season on us. And it's even more sad that other black women will participate in the oppression and disrespect of black women. They don't mind putting their foot or their boot on the necks of black women if they feel like there's some way that they can avoid being treated the same way. It's crazy. But you know what? Honestly, I will try my best to call out disrespect against the black woman when I see it. Because I do believe the key in changing the narrative is by exposing it and exposing the people that do it. And we've got to let the world know that it will not be tolerated. Now, will I be able to change anything? I don't know. I'm just one person. I ain't nobody. Really, I'm not. But I do hope that I can help change the narrative in just a little bite-sized itty-bitty way. I really hope that I can. But I will just say this, as long as there is breath in my body, I will try my best to protect the black woman. I will, because it seems like no one else wants to do it. Sadly, not even some black women. It directly affects you, but you know what? I digress. If you watched this whole video, I really do appreciate you. If you did watch the whole video and you did enjoy it, if you could do me a huge favor and drop an 88 in the comments, that just lets me know you watched the video, you enjoyed it. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, then that's no problem at all. I know times are hard out here. Just do me a free favor. Just slide on over to TikTok. Follow me there. I live stream there often, and I know that you'll enjoy it. And also, if you could follow me on YouTube, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, y'all, because I really do truly love to hear from y'all and hear your perspectives and thoughts, please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.